Everybody on YouTube, it's Andrew21397 back again with another video. I just want to give you guys a tip. If you have a Series S and you still have a whole disc library of like 360 games, Xbox One games, even original Xbox games, if they're compatible. So your Series S, of course, is a digital console. You can't put any disc media in there. You can't plug in an external drive and play games. You can't. It's just not possible. Like, people have tested that on YouTube. You can't plug in any drives. It's all digital, everything. And if you don't want to buy the Series X, whether it be money, you can't get one, or some circumstance, I mean, everybody's got a different reason why they can't get a Series X or why they don't want a Series X. Um, Here's what I figured out is the easiest for me. Um, so I still have my Xbox One. It is right there. Sorry, I got a lot of boxes. I'm getting ready to move. I got the Xbox One. It's the original, but the One X and the One S all work the same in this scenario. So don't get rid of your Xbox One. Do not. Don't. Don't ever. One X, like y'all talk about 4K, that's even better in this situation. So, um, for the One X, that is. So what I've figured out is that everything that I have that's disk based, I put on my Xbox One. I did not even know this was a 1 terabyte Xbox One, as I got it from somebody a few years ago for like $70. But it's 1 terabyte. Once I deleted all my digital stuff and stuff that I can play on my Series S, I have so much space left. And I say so much space because 532 gigabytes, when all the games that are going to be on here are backwards compatible, are literally 10 gigs or less. So I mean, it's not even a bad thing. But I have so many disc games that I didn't just want to, say screw it and rebuy them all digital, because there's no reason for that. Because I have an Xbox One here, and if I wanted to, I could take that little external game drive for that I got for, it was for the One X a few years ago, but now I use it for my backwards compatible games on the Series S. Um, Not the storage expansion card, I use that too, but there's a external SSD back there that was made for the Xbox One X years ago. I could use that to make my games run faster, but for now I'm using the hard drive on my Xbox One. But what's cool here is that if your friend has a Series X, or if y'all want to play a backwards compatible game online that they have digital and you don't want to buy it digital, whatever situation you may be in, everything is all cross connected. So I can literally be in the same party and there's no lag, there's no, voice communication problems or nothing when you're in the same party with somebody who's on a Series X and you're on an Xbox One. It's the same thing. There's no, like I said, there's no lag, no interruption in voice quality. It's all the same. I've done it a few times already and it's fine. It's seamless. Cuz me and my buddies were playing GTA 4 together a few weeks ago, and I was on Xbox One, and they're both on Series X. And everything was working normally. The only thing is the load times and maybe the quality of the Xbox One is not the same as the Series X when it comes to like TV, ray tracing, and 4K. It's still going to be 1080p 60 hertz, and that's still good for me. It's still fine. So in my opinion, it's not that bad if you have a Series S and you don't feel like paying the $20 it costs to buy GTA 4 digital when I have it on disc already. Like, that, to me, that just doesn't make any sense to why it's still freaking $20 digital. I mean, I get it. They got to make their money. It's a digital license. It's not going through third-party sellers or nothing to be bought like GameStop or anything. So I understand it from a marketing standpoint, but at the same time, a consumer standpoint, I don't want to pay $20 again when I've already owned the game. So instead of buying a digital, I slip the disc in my Xbox One, I'm booting up the game, and I'm playing with my friends who are already on Series X. So I mean, in this situation, if you got disc-based media, either go buy an Xbox One or keep the one you already have. Don't sell your Xbox One, your Xbox One S, or your Xbox One X at all. Because if you do that, then, I mean, you won't have disc-based media anymore. And I know the argument, just get a Series X, but, this is for people that don't want to spend that money, or, whatever situation you're in. So think about this. It's pretty good for people who buy the Series S, because we're moving into digital media anyway. But for some reason, if somebody wants to go back and say, Star Wars Battlefront, I don't own those digital, and I don't want to pay $10 again when I have 2 discs. I can just slip the disc in. Doesn't matter how shitty the disc is or how bad it looks, how scratched it is, it's still going to work because it just reads the license. Downloads a digital game, you just need the disc to play it. Everything on here is all disc. So I can play all these games anytime I want just by turning my Xbox One on. And the biggest thing is, I can use my Series S controllers on my Xbox One and my headset on my Xbox One. Everything is all interconnected, ready to go for everybody to use. So my argument is that if you got a Series S, keep your Xbox One if you want to play your physical media. That's all I got to say. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.